Hi Capricorn, welcome to your first morning musing for 2021. This is a new feature I've added to the channel. This just helps take you behind the scenes of the little morning readings that I do. I talk about them often in my fuller spreads, so I just thought it would be fun in the new year to add a little something extra. These are short readings, not really intended to be super predictive, just more amusing, a reflection, thoughts about the energies coming through. So please do stay tuned for the full reading that will be out later today. It's wonderful that I'm bringing this to you on this day because we are on the eve of your new moon in Capricorn. First new moon of the new year. So start preparing those intentions and be sure that the intentions you set, you take the long view for the full year, not just this lunar cycle, okay? All right, so as you can tell, you're only seeing my hands because I do these readings first thing in the morning before coffee, makeup, hair, all that stuff. So I just kind of want to sit down, do the reading, and have you be with me sort of over my shoulder. As always, if you would like to see the full spread later today, be sure you're subscribed. Click the little notification bell so you don't miss it. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy this little mini reading that you'll come back later today for the full reading. All right. Pulling one card from Energy Oracle. Let's just see what little message comes through. Oh, beautiful. The Garden and the Gate. Card 30. I know the camera's a little blurry. I have tried to increase the quality, but it takes like hours to upload a 15-minute video, and I'm not available for that. So if y'all like the morning musings, I'll consider upgrading my camera, but for now, this will have to do. The Garden and the Gate. Let me give you a little bit of the flavor of this card. Let's see. It's about abundance, prosperity, and staying safe. This card shows a peaceful young woman in a beautifully blossoming garden with colorful flowers all around. However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked, while the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck. This card upright bodes well for the financial scene. In fact, there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time, but be aware the choice to stay in the seeming security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by habit or a fear of the unknown. The beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. While it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. What a perfect message, Capricorn, for this new moon. The new moon in Capricorn, you know, Capricorn is the CEO of the zodiac. You know that. You know about your focus. You know about your dedication. And sometimes what happens is by habit you kind of restrict your ability to see the bigger picture and what is fully available for you. So I love this. I always love that saying, there's a world of possibilities just beyond the horizon, and I feel that same energy showing up in this card. That's a lovely message for you, Capricorn. All right, so let's see what's coming through in your reading today. If this doesn't relate to the afternoon spread, then all that means is it's casting a wider net so that more of you can receive the messages you need. So that's an added little bonus to this feature. Again, this is for Capricorn Sun and Rising. Will not resonate with everyone. That's why it would be helpful to check back later. Okay. Let's see what wants to come through here. Interesting. So the anchor card is the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles is about balance, reciprocity, equal give and take. It's also about things being equitable. There's a difference between equal and equitable, right? Equal feels like 50-50, but equitable is about making things right. This is a social justice card, so it feels kind of pertinent to this new age of Aquarius. All right, the energy you need to focus on, or the situation of the issue, is one of reconciliation. So that's a win-win. And this is something beneficial to both parties. So I'm feeling the 2 6s here. Nice, stable, harmonizing energies. Here's your block, your challenge, or your dynamic. Knight of Wands, that's Sagittarian energy. And what you can do about it or expect to come of it, well, I think that there may be some regrets here. 5 of Cups. So that may be something you can expect to come of all of this. Let's take a look at the clarifiers. First, I want to take a peek at the 6 of Pentacles. Star. Aquarius there. Yes, Page of Wands. One more off the bottom. Strength. So to some degree here, Capricorn, this Strength card underneath lets me know that you're kind of working up the courage, the strength, the confidence to know you can overcome any obstacle. And I'm almost feeling as if this sense of balance, this sense of equal give and take would be a wish granted. So it's something you're holding out hope for, maintaining trust that the universe has your back and will grant the wish that there will be something more beneficial to both you and your divine counterpart. Whereas the Page of Wands is often, it's kind of like the little spark of the match, yes, but sometimes like almost as if feeling the newness, this inspiration. But the Page of Wands in this scenario feels like someone who's not taking the situation as seriously as the other. So whichever way that works, but that's why the Strength card is underneath. It's coming from your psyche. It's bubbling up under the surface. You're trying to gain your confidence that you can overcome whatever this is about. And it feels like it's probably about something that hasn't been the give and take has been off. There's been no balance. There's been one person giving more than the other, and it hasn't been very equitable. In the past, well, this isn't the past. I always get stuck saying that, but this is something that's been going on that needs your attention. So it's something you're focused, it's a situation, an issue, or an energy. I'm going to say it's kind of an issue because it feels as if it's about a win-win. Coming through this victoriously, see the wreath around that is a sign of victory. It's the homecoming after battle, and having that ability to say, hey, no lives were lost, no blood was shed, we made peace among our kingdoms. That's the energy of the 6 of Wands. It's the ability to kind of step into the spotlight and know you've had a victory and you've come through something successfully in a way that is harmonizing for both parties. So I like that energy. It's what you need to focus on is the win-win. If you want the reciprocity, you've got to figure out a way to make a win-win. And yes, 10 of Wands, so you can lay down the burden and offload the negative karma around this issue. That makes perfect sense. And work together. Oh, I love that. Co-creative energy. You, your divine counterpart in spirit, working through it together here, taking it from something ordinary, making it extraordinary. Here's your challenge or your block or your dynamic is the Knight of Wands. Now the Knight of Wands, I love the Knight of Wands because the Sagittarian energy of the Knight of Wands is the adventurer spirit. It's very passionate. The issue with the Knight of Wands, though, is that they often don't think things through. So in other words, they move fast and furious, swashbuckler style, returning from the past, sweeping you up off your feet, but they don't have the staying power because they haven't thought things through. So that could be part of the challenge here, is a repeating pattern. Someone coming back, but not having the staying power. Wow, 3 of Wands, calling this in, ships coming in. Let's get one more on that, justice. There's another nod to the fairness and balance and things being restored to balance. This is a restoration of balance by some formalized process. For some of you, there may be a legal remedy to a situation that is coming in. but not for everyone. So underneath we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is something that needs your focus and attention. This is sustained effort, attention, focus on one issue. So I sort of feel that there's been this repeating pattern, and it's been something that doesn't feel very fair, doesn't feel very balanced, doesn't feel reciprocal. You need to find the win-win around it. It's some energy that kind of keeps coming in and then opting out. As fast as they come in is as fast as they leave, and that's what you can expect to happen. Is there's going to be some sadness, some sense of grief, loss, possibly some regrets of the past. This is backwards facing though. This is taking a look back. So for some of you, this is important. It's important for us to understand what happened here. And sometimes the look backwards especially for the Knight of Wands can be instructive, because it can show them where things went off the rails. Two of Wands. So it will be important to choose the path. This is the world of possibilities I was talking about with this card. This is the looking out on the horizon. You see the world before you. What do you want? So it is time to choose a path and to stop focusing on the past. It's interesting that they're both looking in the same direction, only this figure is looking out at what has gone wrong, at what they have lost. And this figure is looking out at all the possibilities of what they have yet to experience. So I love that for you. I'm going to pick one more card, King of Cups. Lovely way to end the reading. King of Cups, the choosing of the path. This is about emotional availability, high vibration love, sensitivity, caring, compassion, coming from one's heart. Okay, so it feels to me like there may be a nice ending here where there is some measure of emotional response to the situation, but choosing the path that involves emotional integrity above everything else. Little different than the Knight of Wands. So I do see a progression here, dear Capricorn. I hope this reading has given you a little bit of food for thought. I look forward to seeing you later in the day for the full spread. We'll see if any of these energies come through. Until then, have a lovely day.